Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ilgauskas is out there with Gooden. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Larry Hughes. And it's Snow in at the point guard. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Outside, Scott. Pass to Johnson. Over Snow. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Augustus. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
James, that's a two-pointer. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
To the paint. Here's Divac. A second chance effort. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Scott. Pass to Johnson. Another shot, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Snow against Johnson. Count it. Johnson's got 6.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Gooden with it. He's against Green. Shot by Gooden is no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the inside. And it's Green missing. Cavaliers leading. Here's James. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, bump them all you want. If James has already started his motion on a scoring chance, little you can do about it.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson's shot is off.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
And James throws it down.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Johnson surveying the floor. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Here's Scott. He doesn't hit that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said this may be one of those games that really needs big offense to win. He said we have guys who can pass and guys who can finish. In a game like tonight, we have to put up big numbers. We'll see if they can score enough to make that difference. Kevin, back to you.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
I think obviously they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
And Greg, one of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Johnson, the pass to Scott. To halt the run, the rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hughes, good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Worthy. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, Cleveland. They lead by 11. Johnson against Gibson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drew. Cans it from downtown.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Pollard, David Wesley out there with Daniel Gibson. Then there's Anderson Varejao, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. And Daniel Gibson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. Throws it up high, and Worthy throws it down. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Varejao with it. Takes it out to Gibson. Back to Varejao. Tries again. Pass to Pollard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And that one misses. Los Angeles making a switch here. Perkins is checked in. And he can't hit the second. Lakers trail by 6. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Worthy, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Wesley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Pollard. Good on the short little jump shot.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
To the middle, Drew, and Gibson sends it back. Here's Drew, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Gibson finds Varejao. Here's Pollard. He's covered by Thompson. Knocked away. Pollard passes to Wesley. And it's Perkins with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Worthy. A huge dunk by Worthy.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Passes it to Verija. Over Perkins. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Johnson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson.
Ties it up, and this next one would give them the lead. And Los Angeles with some changes. Green comes in for Thompson, and it's Scott in for Drew.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's James. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Snow against Johnson. Outside, Scott releases. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's LeBron, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Worthy against LeBron, and James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Divac is checked in for Sam Perkins. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. No good from LeBron.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
For Los Angeles, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Free throw good, Divac.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And he makes both free throws. A minute 20 left here in the second. Snow, the pass to Augusta. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Divac. Here's Worthy. Los Angeles with another miss.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Eldon Campbell is checked in for Worthy. Here's James, and that one's drained from the low block. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
Johnson kicks to Divac. Unloads from 13. Bucket is good. Divac has got 6 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Hughes. And stolen by Scott. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Johnson. It's Scott on the wing. Hughes covering. Green finds Scott. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Here's Campbell. There's the pass to Divac. They kick it out to Green. Here's Scott. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers ahead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as 11, really playing as a unit. They were hot as the first quarter came to a close, making all 5 of their... And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Worthy out there with Perkins. Then there's Divac. Then it's Johnson, and it's Scott in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Divac, covered by Wesley. Ball's knocked loose for the lead. Divac misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
Scott, good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Passes it to Verajao. Here's Wesley. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Divac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, when you look at Byron Scott and then add in the way he plays, really a pure shooting guard in every sense.
Drew's checked in for the Lakers. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Pollard. Gooden comes in for Anderson Varejao. Larry Hughes is checked in for Wesley. And it's Snow in for Daniel Gibson.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's Hughes, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And Hughes, a nice looking shot there. When the D gives him room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Drew passes to Worthy. Here's Divac, covered by LeBron. Shot's good by Divac. Divac has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
That one drops for him. Gooden's got his second basket.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Snow, and he's on the money with his first shot today. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
That's tipped. Outside Worthy. Pass to Drew. Outside Scott. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Drew misses. Cleveland leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control. Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Perkins. And the pass to Worthy. Lakers passing it around. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Wesley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on James Worthy.
Yeah, and Wesley does whatever is asked of him, a dependable scorer and an effective defender.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Worthy. 1:57 left in the third quarter. To stop the run, it's good. Worthy's got 6 points.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Pass to Pollard. Good D by Thompson. Lakers trail by 6. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. Here's Drew, defended by Gibson. Passes it to Scott. Can't hit from in close.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Cavaliers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Free throw, good, Verja. And the Lakers with some changes. Campbell, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Johnson in for Drew. Good on both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Outside, Scott. Johnson down low, defended by Gibson. Johnson, the pass to Campbell. Green breaking loose. No good from Campbell. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Pass to Verja. Outside Gibson. For 3, Marshall drains the three-pointer. Marshall's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Johnson. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And again, the Lakers no good. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland ahead as they end the third. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Cleveland, they've got David Wesley. Pollard is out there with Anderson Varejao. Then it's Daniel Gibson, and it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. Lakers trail by 11. Pulls up on the wing. Scott can't get it to go.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Shot's good by Wesley.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Scott finds Johnson. Tries from the block. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Cleveland leading by 11. Gibson looking it over. Now the pass to Marshall. Back to Gibson. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Pollard passes to Varejao. Misses from short range. Scott against Wesley. The kick out to Worthy. Johnson outside. Outside, Scott. From deep 3-point range. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pollard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Marshall passes to Pollard. Outside Gibson. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Johnson's shot is off. Outside Gibson. It's stolen by Green. Johnson finds Scott. Stolen by Varejao. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shots good by Wesley. Wesley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just great use of the rim to shield the defender from the ball and finish on the reverse.
Gibson with the steal. And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Lakers making a switch here. Divac checked in. And the Lakers call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Back to LeBron. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The open shot by Worthy. Nice spin off the left rim and in. The Cavaliers leading by 15. James outside. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter.
Unbelievable. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Outside Worthy. Outside Scott. 5 to shoot. Inside. There's Divac. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Ilgauskas.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he can't get the first one. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Eldon Campbell, he's checked in for Perkins. Williams comes in for Worthy. Drew's checked in for Byron Scott. And it's Brown in for Magic Johnson. Gibson against Brown, and it's in there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Divac can't hit. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Divac dishes to Williams. Brown against Gibson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Brown kicks to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. Over Gibson. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.